Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Garoppolo gives to Breida. A good comeback there after the penalty. 9 yards, and it's 2nd and 6. You often say that.
Let me give y'all a motherfucking show, man. I've been bullshit.
What do you think, early shot here?
I'm back on my bullshit now.
Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Deep ball for Goodwin.
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
At the 15. Touchdown. 4
Get the fuck out of here.
Marquise Goodwin. 73 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this
98 speed wide receiver.
Well,
everybody in their own zone.
Before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Yeah, make sure y'all subscribing, man. I'm going to give y'all a fucking show.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
I'm a Panther fan.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. That one 28 yards on the ground. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
They try to run on 1st down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that'd scare me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a 1st down with his very next run.
Empty. Protein spell. 46 down, man. 5-4. Hey, echo.
Wentz now on 1st down. And he'll hit Jeffrey, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, 39 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's good, and we're all tied at 7
there go that man.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Now it's Breida. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and we'll still get the first down. They love being physical.
On first down, here's Breida. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the 39, Garoppolo going for the deep. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself,
a 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
White. Check.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled
coming
up.
out the backfield. Coleman coming out the backfield.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Defensively, they rallied the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
On the little fucking bubble route.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
What's wrong with him, man?
How about the big boy snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Got to go, man.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
I promise you, you're going to have a headache.
Go. Sunday. X3, 218, chopper. Check 49, check 49. Under crunch.
Boston Scott, his first carry. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. On 3rd down, Scott. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They run with Holyfield and able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Now it's Sproles. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
He's going to blitz him. He's going to bring everybody down in the box. And when he do that,
field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
come on, one of them going in the box.
They'll try and run for it. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. He'll let this go for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
57, Mike, 57.
Now Howard. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
61, match box, right.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Wentz. And that's complete to Jeffrey. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. An Eagle first down. Wentz hooking up with Jeffrey. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Howard. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. They'll try again with Howard. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Okay, you done got down here to do what? To do what?
So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Now Wentz. 4th down now as San Fran's defense is strong in coverage. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
This one will not work out. It is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I knew he was going to do what he did, man.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Here's Sanders. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here we go. 81, 81. 80. Straight 15, straight 15. Hey, Haywood.
Play action to Sproles. Wentz. It's brought in by Jeffrey. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going to run. It's Sproles. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 32 on the play. They'll run it with Sproles. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Sunday. Hey, we're 5-2. Come here. 57, look. Hey, Charlie. 57, Mike. Mike 57.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz, 31 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. Oh, good move. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. Under a heavy rush, possession. Down he goes. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Garoppolo now.
You and I both know we're into a whole new realm of football because we're not just looking at tendencies anymore. We're looking at analytics, and I've got to think the analytics on 3rd and 1 say run the football.
18 yards, first down Niners. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Here's Breida. And an alley to run. He's at the 30. 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Matt Breida, 54 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now this time Wentz will throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So on 4th down, they're going to go again. Keep in mind, they're 3 of 4 so far in these situations. Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. And this is caught by Jackson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's Sproles. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Wentz going to throw. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Sproles. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And an early run. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Matt Breida, 89 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a play fake. Wentz is going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for the Eagles. And even 50 yards. On first down, Wentz. You're at the point in the game right now where you got to start taking some chances, and that chance paid off.
And it's a good idea to be that aggressive because, truthfully, the defensive guys, they're just playing not to make a mistake. That often means you can make a big play against them.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Again, it's Wentz.
Oh, my God.
A sack. They push him back to the 34. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Let's go. Great. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Topper. Bang.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Kwan Williams. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They'll begin the drive with Breida. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
12, fellas, here we go. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. 1, Omaha. 3. Jam.
Now a give coming right is Breida. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They run with Breida. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Well, Garoppolo's going to throw it.
Man, come on,
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Breida, he'll try the right side. And he'll be well short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 28, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jason Verrett.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. But I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
I'm done with you, man.
Here we go, here we go. 21, 21. 20.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Garoppolo looking to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and that will write a finish to this ball game. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were really helped by the...
Hey, that team saved you, boy.